Hi guys, Lisa here again, just checking in for P3. Today's P3 day 6, so started on Monday was my first day in P3. My last dosage weight was 198.4. This morning I weighed in at 198. My lowest weight though was 196.8, and I had that loss on VLCD day 43. I woke up with a 1.8 loss, so I pretty much stayed in the 197s all week until this morning, but I pretty much stayed there all week, so I don't know if you would consider that stabilized. I don't know. I'd like to hear other people's opinions on what they consider stabilized. I'm not stopping stabilization. I'm going to keep going even if you tell me it's stabilized. I want to definitely do at least the 21 days of strict P3 with no sugars, no starches, besides berries, I'm being honest. Besides, I'm going to have berries. They still have not introduced berries yet. But if anybody would give me their opinion on what you would consider being stabilized, is that you're staying at it exactly in the 197s like that for a long period of time, if that's considered stabilized, or an exact weight for 3-4 days. I'm like, I know your weight's going to fluctuate a little bit. I know that, and I have no problem with that. But I just like to kind of get everybody's census on what they consider being stabilized. I think part of the reason that I woke up at 198 today, which I'm not complaining because I'm still under my LDW, is had a lot of extra cheese this week because that was one thing I started craving, even though I'm not a cheese girl, a huge cheese person, but apparently this week I have been. I think that kind of stopped things from moving along, if you know what I mean. So I'm sure that once that happens, that'll go back down. So, but I'm not stressing. I'm not going to do a protein day or whatever. It's just my body's still stabilizing is what I'm telling myself. So just let me know what you think about stabilization, what you guys consider it being stabilized. So this week I have introduced very, very slowly. I followed everybody's advice on that, like 1 or 2 things a day, just really, really slowly. So the first day I introduced cheese and eggs. And so I did that. On day 1, I had a cheese omelet, and I did the 1 whole egg to 2 egg whites, and really you cannot tell a difference if the yolk isn't in there, the other yolk. You can't. I've done it with scrambled eggs. I've done it with an omelet now, and I love it. It tastes great. So I've been doing that a lot. I have introduced sour cream. I had a teeny bit of a gain on that, but like I said, I'm not sure if that's from me having my cheese issue. I've done that. I have introduced sugar-free flavored creamer for my coffee. And I've been having usually a cup of that a day, a cup of coffee a day, but not like as much as I used to, which is actually, I think, kind of a good thing. I've cut back on that. This morning I did have ham and eggs for breakfast, so we'll see how that goes. Made sure there's no sugar or anything in that, and I plan to have ham again tomorrow for Easter. But mixing a lot of veggies. Oh, I have done the protein shakes too. I got the chocolate protein shake mix, and I've been doing a scoop of the protein mix to 1 cup of unsweetened plain almond milk. And I'm liking it. My husband actually likes that too. He's had a couple sips and he hasn't made one for himself yet, but he likes that too. So we've been doing that. Other than that, I'm doing good, moving along. I have 2 friends joining me besides my other relative that's joining me on P when I start again. Actually, one of my friends might start before me. I think she's going to order her HCG today, so she'll start probably about 2 weeks from today. But she's going to order and get that placed and go from there. She actually has quite a few people in her family joining her on that at once in her household, so I'm excited for them to see how this works for them. My other 2 friends are joining me when I start, and then my other one's going to join when I start too. So I have 2 people starting with me and 1 starting probably 2 weeks before me. So I'm thinking I'm going to start my next round mid-May, and that'll give me, I want to do at least 4 weeks of stabilization, so that'll be good. But other than that, I'm doing good. So like I said, I introduced ham today, and so later on today I got some full-fat Greek yogurt from Trader Joe's, which is kind of funny. It's pretty hard to find full-fat Greek yogurt. Everything is low-fat or even more common, non-fat Greek yogurt, but I found some at Trader Joe's. So I just got some plain non-fat yogurt, and I'm going to put some berries in it. This will be the first time I introduced any fruit. I'm going to put some blackberries in it. and I'm doing the berries because I've just heard so many other people saying they did better on berries on P3. I know you're not supposed to have any sugars at all, but I figured I've done about a week, and I'm going to just slowly introduce, and I'm not going to do overkill. Like, I'm talking like 4 or 5 berries in my yogurt, and I'm not going to, no reason to overkill on it. So I'm just going to slowly introduce that and just let you know how that goes. But I just want to check in, let everybody know how it's doing, and get everybody's opinion on what they would be considering as being stabilized. Other than that, I'm doing good. I hope everybody has a happy Easter. I want to get on here before I have our little get-together tomorrow so I can get it done. And I'm going to be catching up on vlogs this afternoon. So be watching for my comments on your vlogs. I hope everybody's having a good one and enjoy your weekend. Happy Easter. Bye.